Hello everyone, I am Vinit Kumar Singh and I welcome you on Cat Crackers Club. Now this channel is found for those students who are willing to solve the question of CAT and those are preparing for the CAT examination. So in this channel, I will solve the previous year question of the CAT examination. So many students ask me, so how to solve the question of the CAT, what will be the approach while seeing the question of the CAT, the level of the CAT examination is very difficult. So now in this YouTube channel here, in this video, I will solve the previous year's question of the CAT, and I will tell you the how you approach. What will be your approach to solve these type of questions? These type of questions are very simple, but we have to think out of the box. And what will be our approach to solve these type of questions? Now today we will solve the question of the previous year CAT 2023 slot 1. So now the question number 1 is, if x and y are the real numbers such that x square plus x minus 2y minus 1 whole square, which is equal to minus 4y x plus y, then we have to find the value of x minus 2y. First of all, we will write the equation x square plus x minus 2y minus 1 whole square, which is equal to minus 4y x plus y. Now we will take the right hand equation in the left side. So it will be x square plus 4y x plus y plus x minus 2y minus 1 whole square is equal to 0. Now see, this is the whole square term, and if we convert these equation in a whole square, then both term which is equal to 0, because the sum of 0 plus 0 which is equal to 0. Now the first thing we have to understand to make this equation in the form of whole square. So first of all, we will open it, the bracket, then we will get x square plus 4yx plus 4y square plus x minus 2y minus 1 whole square is equal to 0. Now x square plus 4yx plus 4y square we can write in the form of x plus 2y whole square plus x minus 2y minus 1 whole square is equal to 0. So we can write these two terms which is equal to 0. Now here x minus 2y minus 1 is equal to 0, its whole square. So x minus 2y which is equal to 1. So we have to find the value of x minus 2y. So x minus 2y which is equal to 1. So option number A will be the right answer. So the question is very simple, not very tough, but we have to find out which approach we will use, which method we will use. Then you can easily solve these type of questions. Now come to the question number 2. I hope you will understand the concept, the method I use in this question. Now question number 2. If under root 5x plus 9 plus under root 5x minus 9 which is equal to 3, 2 plus under root 2, then we have to find the value of under root 10x plus 9 is equal to. Now the equation is given under root 5x plus 9 plus under root 5x minus 9 which is equal to 3, 2 plus root 2. Now this number is given in a square root form. This is also given in a square root form, and now in the left hand side the equation are given in a square root form. Now in the right hand side we have given 3, 2 plus under root 2. So can we make these terms in the form of square root? So how we will write? So 5x plus 9 plus under root 5x minus 9 which is equal to 6. The under root, the square of 6 is 36. So we can write in the form of under root 36 plus 3 root 2. The square of 3 root 2 which is equal to 18. So we can write in the form of under root 18. Now in the left hand side and the right hand side are in the square root form. So we can write under root 5x plus 9, which is equal to 36, and under root 5x minus 9, which is equal to 18, because 36 is more than 18, and here is 5x plus 9 and 5x minus 9. 5x plus 9 is greater than 5x minus 9. So 5x plus 9, which is equal to 36. So 5x is equal to 27, and we have to find the value of under root 10x plus 9. So 10x, which is equal to 54, and 10x plus 9, which is equal to 63. So under root of 63, which is equal to 3 under root 7. 3 root 7 will be the right answer. So option number A will be the right answer. So now in this question, when you square of these two terms and after left hand side and right hand side there is a square, then the solution become very lengthy. So you have to apply the approach, shortest approach, smart approach. Then you can easily solve this type of question. Now come to the question number 3. So if n be the least positive number, n be the least positive integer, such that 168 is a factor of 1134 power n. Now 168 is a factor, means this number is easily divisible by 168. Now we can say that this number can divisible by 168 if m is the least positive integer. N is the least positive integer and m is also a least positive integer, such that 1134 power n is a factor of 168 power m. So we have to find the value of m plus n. M and n both are the least positive integer. So 168, we will find out the factors of the 168. So first of all, we will divide it by 4. Here is 4 into 7 into 6. Now the 42 divided by, so we can write here 2 into 2 into 7 into 2 into 3. So it becomes 2 power 3 into 3 power 1 and 7 power 1. Now 1134. So we will find out the factor of 1134, which is equal to 2 power 1, 3 power 4 and 7 power 1. Now you will see if 168 is a factor of 1134. Now 168 can divide the number 1134. But here when 168, the power is 2 is 3. But here the power of 2 is 1. So we have to make it power is 3. Then we can easily divisible by 168. Otherwise, we can't divide 1134 by 168. If the number is divisible by 168, then it must be the power of the 2, which is equal to at least 3. So we will cube it. So it becomes 2 power 3 into 3 power 12 into 7 power 3. So now the value of n is 3. The minimum value of the n is 3 because the least number which can be divisible of 168 is 1134 power 3. If we take the n is equal to 2, which is not divisible by 168, that's why we will take n is equal to 3 is the minimum number. Now second one, m is the least positive integer such that 1134 power n is a factor of 168. Now 1134 is also a factor of 168 power m. So we have to find the minimum value of m. So 1134, which is equal to 2, 3, 312 and 7, 3. Now this number is a factor of 168 power m. So 168 we can write in the form of 2 power 3 into 3 power 1 into 7 power 1. Now, here is 2 power 3, 2 power 3, but here is 2 power 12. Now here's power is 1. So at least 12 power is needed. Then we can say 1134 power n is divisible by is divided by 168. Yeah, we can say that the given number divided the 168 power m. So how much the minimum number is needed to divide 168 power m is m is equal to 12. Now we can write in the form of 3 power 36 into 3 power 12 and 7 power 12. Now we can say the given number divisible by 1134 power n. So here m is equal to how much? 12. So m is equal to 12, n is equal to 3. Now the sum of these two numbers, so m plus n, which is equal to 15. So option number first will be the right answer. So option number A will be our right answer. Now, next question. X and Y are the X and Y are positive real numbers such that log x square plus 12 is equal to 4 and 3 log y x is equal to 1. Then we have to find the x plus y. Now this log question is very simple. So we will, and where x and y are given as a positive real number. X and y are positive. So log x square plus 12 is equal to 4. So we can write in the form of x square plus 12, which is equal to x power 4. Now here we will get 3 log yx is equal to 1. So we can write x cube is equal to y. And x and y are the positive real numbers. So x square plus 12 is equal to x4. Now we can write p is equal to x square. We will assume that p is equal to x square so that we can easily find out the value of x. So it becomes p plus 12 is equal to p square. Now it becomes the quadratic equation p square minus p minus 12 is equal to 0. So we will write in the form of p square minus 4p plus 3p minus 12 is equal to 0. So we will take the p as a common. So p minus 4 plus 3 p minus 4 is equal to 0. So here we will get the value of p is equal to minus 3 and 4. So x and y are the positive real numbers. So we will take p is equal to 4. Now p is equal to x square. So x square is equal to 4. So x is equal to, we will take only positive value is 2. If the x is equal to 2, then x cube is equal to y. So y is equal to 8. So x is equal to 2, y is equal to 8. Then the sum of x plus y, which is equal to 10. So option number C will be the right answer. So in this case, which of the following option is right? Option number C. I hope you will understand the concept we will use in this question are clear to everyone. Now you can also think about in this approach. So you can easily solve these type of questions. The question is not tough, but the approach is. Now you have to find the right approach to solve these type of questions. Now the next one. The number of integer solution of the equation 2 mod x square plus 1 is equal to 5x square. Now it is given in the form of mod. Now, and we have to find the integer solutions only. Now the solution come in the form of -1, 0, 1, 2. Now in the form of integer. It can be negative or positive. But in the form of integer, not in the decimal form, not in the fraction form. So first of all, we will take either positive or negative. The case 1, x is positive. We will take the x is positive. Now the equation become 2x x square plus 1 is equal to 5x square. So x square, there is x cancel. When you have to cancel out x and x. Now in case x is equal to 0, this is the first solution. Then 2x square plus 1 is which is equal to 5x. Here you will get the quadratic equation 2x square minus 5x plus 1 is equal to 0. So here, sorry, this is 2. So we can write in the form of 2x square minus 4x minus x plus 2 is equal to 0. So 2x is common. So x minus 2 minus 1 is common, x minus 2. So here we will get x is equal to 1 by 2 and 2. So we have to find only integer. Only integers. So here we will take x is equal to 2. Now second case, when we will take x is negative. X is negative, then minus 2x x square plus 1 is equal to 5x square. X is x cancel, it become 2x square plus 5x plus 2 is equal to 0. Now 2x square plus 5x we will write in the form of 4x plus x plus 2 is equal to 0. Now 2x we will take as a common, the x plus 2 plus 1x plus 2 is equal to 0. Here we will get two value of x which is equal to minus 1 by 2 and minus 2. Now we will take only the integer number. So first number is x is equal to 0, second number is 2, and third number is minus 2. So the number of solution of this this equation, yeah, we can say this question is 1, 2, and 3. 3 integer solutions are there, because we will not take 1 by 2 and minus 1 by 2 just because we have to take the only the integer solution, not the all solution. All solution is 5, but the integer solution is 3. So I hope you will understand the question. Now next one. Now this question is also lengthy question is there. Now we can say this is a tough which is a lengthy. The equation x cube plus 2r plus 1x square plus 4r minus 1x plus 2 is equal to 0. The equation is given and has minus 2 as one of the roots. If the other two roots are real, then the minimum possible non-integer value of r. So we have to find the minimum possible non-integer value of r. So minus 2 is one of the root. So we can write alpha, beta is other root and minus 2. The product of three roots which is equal to minus d upon a. D is minus 2 and x is 1. So here we will get alpha into beta which is equal to 1. This is the first case. Second case, when we add all these three roots, alpha plus beta plus minus 2 roots, which is equal to minus b upon a. So minus 2r plus 1 upon 1. So here we will get the value of alpha plus beta is equal to minus 2r minus 1 plus 2, which is equal to 1 minus 2r. So alpha into beta is equal to 1, alpha plus beta is equal to 1 minus 2r. So here we will take the value of beta is 1 by alpha. So we can write in the form of alpha plus beta, we can write in the form of alpha. So we can write 1 upon alpha, which is equal to 1 minus 2r. So here we will write in the form of alpha square plus 1 is equal to 1 minus 2r alpha. The equation become alpha square. Then we will take in the left hand side, it become minus, so it become plus 2r minus 1 alpha plus 1 is equal to 0. So it become the equation of it become the quadratic equation, and two roots are real and the remaining roots are the real. So we can write in the form of d is greater than 0. So b square minus 4ac, which is greater than 0. So b square is 2r minus 1 whole square is greater than, sorry, 2r minus 1 whole square minus 4 into 1 into c 1 is greater than 0. So 2r minus 1 is all square is greater than 4. So we can write 2r minus 1 is greater than 2. So 2r is greater than 3. So r is greater than 3 by 2. Now what to find out? The minimum possible non-integer value of r. Non-integer means positive minimum value. So r is greater than 3 by 2. So 3 by 2 is not a integer value. So the minimum value which is the integer form and greater than 3 by 2. So which is equal to 2. 2 is the minimum integer value of r. So answer will be the 2. I hope you will understand the question. The question is complicated. First of all, you have to read the question and you have to know all the points of the quadratic equation, all the knowledge of the quadratic equation and cubic equation. Now here is the cubic equation. What is the sum of the all roots of the cubic equation or quadratic equation? You have to know about that. You have to learn these things because if you know these things properly, then you can easily apply in the question. Now the next one. Again is the question of the quadratic equation. Alpha and beta are the two distinct root of the equation 2x square minus 6x plus k is equal to 0, such that alpha beta and alpha beta, here the alpha plus beta and alpha into beta are the distinct root of this equation. Then we have to find the value of k, 8, k minus p is. First of all, we will find the alpha plus beta and alpha minus beta. Sum of the root, which is equal to minus b upon a, 6 by 2, 3. Product of the root, c upon a, k by 2. So these are the sum of the root and product of the roots. And these two roots are alpha plus beta and alpha beta are the roots of these equation. So the sum of these two roots, alpha plus beta plus alpha beta, which is equal to, here the sum minus p, and product of the root alpha plus beta into alpha beta, which is equal to c upon a, which is equal to p. Means alpha plus beta is 3 plus k by 2 is equal to minus p. And here alpha plus beta is 3 and alpha and beta is k by 2 is equal to p. Now these two equations are there and two variables are there and we have to find the value of p and k. Now here we will find p is equal to this one. So now this value of p is equal to 3 by 2k in above equation. So 3 plus k by 2, which is equal to minus 3 by 2 k. So so 3 is equal to minus 3k by 2k minus k by 2. So it becomes 3 is equal to minus 4 minus 2 minus 2k. So k is equal to minus 3 by 2. If k is equal to minus 3 by 2, then p is equal to 3 by 2 into k minus 3 by 2. So we come minus 9 by 4. And we have to find the value of k, 8k minus p. 8k. K is minus 3 by 2 minus p, which is equal to plus 9 by 4. Here 8 into 9 minus 6, which is equal to 3 by 4. So answer will be 6. Now the answer of 8k minus p, which is equal to 6. So we can easily find out the solution of this question by applying the quadratic equation, sum of the quadratic equation and product of the quadratic equation. If you know these two terms, you can easily find out the answer. Now we'll move on the another question. So if you have any doubt about any question, then you can comment on this video. Yeah, you directly contact with me and send me the doubt question of yours and any other question you have facing the problem and any video solution you are not getting the point. So you can directly contact me. Yeah, you can post on the comment section. You can yeah. Now the next one. In an examination, the average marks of 4 girls and 6 boys is 24. Each of the girls has the same marks, while each of the boy has the same marks. If the marks of the any girl is at most double the marks of any boy, but not less than the marks of any boy, then the number of possible distinct integers value of the total marks of 2 girls and 6 boys. So the average marks of 4 girls and 6 boys is 24. Now the sum of the marks of 4 girls and 6 boys, which is equal to 240. So all the numbers are divisible by 2. Now leave it. Each girl has the same marks while each boy has the same marks and the same marks. If the marks of any girls is at most double the marks of any boy, but not less than the marks of any boy. Now the marks of the girls can be the double, yeah, equal to the boys. The fluctuation of the marks of the girls, which is equal to the boys, yeah, up to the twice of the boys, cannot be greater than greater than twice of the boys and not less than the marks of the boys. So case 1, when we will take the marks of girls is twice of boys. If the boy get x marks, then girl will get 2x marks. Then the sum of the marks, which is equal to, so 2x, how many girls are there? 4. So it become 8x plus boys is 6, which is equal to 6x, 240. So here x is equal to 240 upon 40. Now you will get here 120 upon 7. X is equal to 7. But we have to find the total marks of 2 girls and 6 boys. Here 2 girls plus 6 boys. 2 girls marks are 2x, it become 4x. 6 boys is 6x. It become 10x. Now here 10x, which is equal to 10 into 120 upon 7. So it become 1200 by 7. So the value which is equal to 1750 7 50 7 ja 49 110 1. So approx 34 171.4. It is the total marks of 2 girls and 4 boys. Now the case 2. When girls marks and boys marks are equal. If 4 girls and 6 boys getting 240 means marks of both boys and girls are equal. So 4x plus 6x, which is equal to 240. Here we will get the x is equal to 24. So we have to find the marks of 2 girls and 6 boys. 2 girls is 2x plus 6x, which is equal to 8x. Now x is 24, so 8 into 24, which is equal to 32, 3, 192. Now our marks will fluctuate from 171.4 to 192. Now the marks will remain in between 192 and 172. So we have to find the distinct integer. So we have to find out 172 to 192. So how many integers are there? 172 to 192. There are 21 integers are there. So option number C will be the right answer. Now, while solving this question, you have to first of all read the question carefully, understand the language, and after that apply the approach. After applying the approach, you can easily solve this type of question. Now come to the another question. Next question. The minor angle between the hour's hand and the minute hand of a clock was observed at 8:48 am. The minimum duration in minutes after 8:48 am when this angle increased by 50%. So what was the time from 8:48 minute after the 488 minute, then the angle become 50% more than the angle formed at 8:48, the minor angle formed at 8:48. So the minor angle is increased by 50%. So we have to find the difference in the minute after how much duration the angle increased by 50%. So we know that the formula of angle hours into 30 minus 11 by 2 into minute. Now this is in mode form. Hours is given 8 into 30 minus 11 by 2 into minute. Minute is given as 48, sorry. Here is 24. So it will become 240 minus 264. The angle formed is the negative is. Now this formula we will use in a mod form. Either you are getting in a positive or negative numbers, your angle. So in the form of mod, it converted into positive. Either you are getting in a negative angle, so it converted into the positive because we have applied the mod. So 264 minus 240, which is equal to 24. The minimum, the minor angle formed in between hours hand and the minute hand at 8:48, which is equal to 24 degree. Now the angle is increased by 50%. So new angle become 24 plus 12 is 36 degree. And you know that while applying this formula, you will get a negative numbers. So you can directly change minute 11 upon 2 into minute minus hours into 30. So we will find out it at how much time, at what minute you will get the angle is 36 degree. Now we will solve. So angle is 36 degree, and now this is given in the mod form. So we will solve it. 11 by 2 into minute minus hours will remain the same, 8 into 30. So 8 into 30, 240, 240 into 36, 276, 276 into 2 upon 11. At that time, you will get the angle is 36 degree. But we have to find the time in between 8:48 and this minute. So difference, which is equal to 276 into 2, 12, 1, 14, 15, 1, 5. 552 upon 11 minus 48. So 552 minus 528 upon 11. So 4 to 11. So after 24 by 11 minute, the angle formed, the minor angle formed at 8:48 become 50 degree more. After how much minute? 24 by 11 minute. Then you will get an angle which is greater than 50%. So option number C will be the right answer. So you have to know this formula while calculating the question based on angles. Questions are simple, but you have to change your approach. Yeah, you have to make an approach to how you will solve these type of question easily and effectively and minimum time. So you have to do a lot of practice while solving this type of question. Next one. The salary of the three friends Sita, Geeta, Meeta are initially in the ratio 5, 6, 7 respectively. In the first year, they get salary hike of 20%, 25% and 20% respectively. The second year, Sita and Meeta get salary hike of 40% and 25% respectively. And the salary of Geeta become equal to the mean salary, means average salary of the three friends. The salary hike of Geeta in the second year is. So how much the salary hike the Geeta will get in the second year, you have to find. Sita, Geeta and Meeta. They are getting the salary in the ratio 5 into 6. So we can write in the form of 50, 60 and 70. Just because to make our calculation easier, so we have to convert in 50, 60 and 70 and the ratio will remain the same, 5, 6 and 7. So at the first year, they get the salary hike in 20%. 20% hike means 20% of 50 is 10. It becomes 60. Now Geeta will get 25%. 25% of 60 is 15. Then 75. And 20% is Meeta, which is equal to 14. It's 84. In the second year, Sita and Meeta they have a salary hike of 40% and 25%. Now in the second year, Sita get a hike of 40%. 40% of 60, which is equal to 24. Here is 84. And Meeta get 25%. 25% of 84, which is equal to 21. So it becomes 105. And Geeta, how much hike Geeta will get, it depend on the salary of the Geeta after the second hike. So the second hike salary of Geeta after the hike, second hike, become the mean salary of all three friends. Means we will take Geeta's salary after the second hike is X. So 84 plus X plus 105 upon 3, which is equal to X. X is the salary of the Geeta after the second hike. So 185 is equal to 2x. So x is equal to 92.5. So the value of x is 92.5. So here we will write the value of 92.5. So how much is it increases? So 92.5 minus 75, which is equal to 0.5. 0.5. 7, 1. 17.5. So in percentage, 17.5, 75 into 100 divided by 25 is 4, 3. Now, 3 say we will divide by 315. There is a problem. 9, 2, 4, 5. Here is in divided by 12. 7. I think there is a problem. 75. Okay. So divided by, so 5 ja 15, 25.8. So 5.8 into 4, 2, 3, 23 around. I think there is a problem in the question. 5, 6, 7, 20%, 25%, 20%. 20%, 14, 25%, 15, and 20% is 10, 60, 84. So, oh, sorry. So there is a problem in this solution. It become 189 instead of 185. 84 plus 105 is 189 is equal to 2x. So x is equal to 94.5. So here, instead of 92.5, we will write 94.5. Now the difference is 0.591. So we will find out the answer. So 19.5 upon 75 into 100. 4, here is 3, 6 ja 18.5, which is equal to 26. So percentage hike in the salary of the Geeta after the second hike is 26%. So I hope you will understand the question. So first of all, you have to understand that the language of the question. After that, you have to be careful while solving the question. So I did a mistake in the calculation. 84 plus 105, I write 185 instead of 189. So you have to be careful about that. Otherwise, you will get the wrong answer. Clear? So while solving the question, you have to be much careful in the calculation part. So now come to the next one. A mixture P is formed by removing a certain amount of coffee from a coffee jar and replacing the same amount with cocoa powder. The same amount is again removed from the mixture P and replaced with same amount of cocoa powder to form a new mixture Q. If the ratio of the coffee and cocoa in the mixture Q is 16:9, then the ratio of the cocoa in mixture P and 2 in mixture Q. And the total mixture is 16 plus 9 is 25. Because the ratio of the coffee after the second mixture is 16 and cocoa is 9. So remaining part of the coffee is 16 and cocoa is 9. So total will be the 25. So we know that the formula final quantity, which is equal to initial quantity 1 minus replace upon initial power n. N number of times you will replace this cocoa powder with the coffee. The n is a number of times. Final quantity is 25. Sorry, final quantity is not 25. Final quantity is 16. After the mixture, how much quantity is remaining? Is 16. Initial is 25. Now in the initial, the coffee is 25. 1 minus replace, how much replace is x, and initial is 25. How much time the cocoa powder is replaces? 2 times. So here we will get 4 by 5 is equal to 1 minus x by 25. So x upon 25, which is equal to 1 minus 4 by 5. So it becomes 1 by 5. X upon 25, 1 by 5. So x is equal to 5 liter. So 5 liter powder was removed from the mixture P every time. Now we have to find out after the second replace how much cocoa are remaining. Now we have to find in mixture P, and so we have to find the cocoa in mixture P and 2Q. So how much the cocoa in mixture P and Q? Find out the cocoa in mixture P and Q. So first of all, the mixture is P. P is formed when certain amount of coffee from a coffee jar replaced with the same amount with cocoa powder. Total quantity is 25 and replace is 5 liter, 5 kg liter, whatever. So coffee become 20 and cocoa become 5. This is the coffee and cocoa in mixture P. Getting? Now in mixture Q, the quantity remains same. But here coffee is 20 and cocoa is 5, and you are removing 5 kg a liter. So 5 kg will be removed in the form of 1:4. 20 minus 4, 5 minus 1. And again you will add 5 kg more cocoa. So cocoa become 9 kg, yeah, liter, whatever, and it becomes 60. So we have to find the cocoa in mixture P and Q. In P is 5 and Q is 9. So ratio become 5:9. So option number first will be the right answer. So now in this session, I solved the CAT 2023 slot 1 question. 11 question I have solved. Now in the second part, we will solve the remaining question of the CAT 2023 slot. So you have to, first of all, you have to try to solve these questions with yourself. If you can solve these questions easily, then it's okay. If you are not solve this question, then you have to go for the solution. If you solve these questions, then you also go for the solution to, so that you can find out the difference between the solution of yours and solution of mine. So for today, thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you.